Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today, some people are not really worth your time or going to respect it. And as I get older, this, uh, this topic kind of blows my mind, to be honest, because some people really lack empathy or time into your day. So, a little story time here. But I was talking to this girl from Bumble. And I've talked many times on this channel about dating apps. So I'm like, all right, low expectations. This is probably not going to go anywhere, whatever. So we're chatting for like 3 weeks, basically daily. We even have a phone call that was like at 11 at night. It went till 2 a.m. And I'm like, cool. This girl likes me. We're being honest. We're explaining our stuff. And then I'm starting to notice like she has like these red flags where she'll tell me something important about her, and then she'll be like, after the fact, she'll be like, well, I should have told you this before earlier. I'm like, okay, better late than never, I guess. Yeah. And we have a date planned a week and a half ago on a Saturday where I'm like, okay, looking forward to this. See you then. She's like, oh, me too. Then a day before, she's like, oh, my freaking cousin and I are fighting, and I don't want to go to their wedding, and it's on the same day. And I'm like, cool. You barely know me. Just go to the wedding. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't want you, like, fretting over this on a date or whatever. So, give her that leeway, right? Let's reschedule it. Blah, blah, blah. So, another week passes, and then the date was supposed to be today, and it got canceled. And the reason why is she texted me yesterday at like 12 a.m. at night and was like, yeah, I thought long and hard about this, and I don't think I'm ready. And I'm like, cool, awesome. Yeah, I feel great about this. I'm like, so why are you telling me this now? It's like, well, I didn't really give it thought and stuff. And I'm 27, she's 22. Maybe it's an age thing. But I just see this trend, at least in women I talk to, where they really don't care if they waste your time. Like, you're just another person in their life. And, like, when did we come to this notion? God forbid if I ever treated someone like that. Just very dismissive, not respectful of their time. When did people become so heartless and inconsiderate of others? Maybe that's just who I'm dealing with. I don't know. Just a guy sitting in this chair, sharing some thoughts. Don't know the rules of life or how most people are. This is just what I'm seeing, and I find it very unsettling because this lack of compassion, integrity, and being honest with others is just going to hurt everyone in the long run. Whether it's yourself, you're being dishonest to yourself, to others, how that person receives that. In this case, I guess me on the other hand, and how I'm going to go to future people I meet. Actions speak louder than words, and it's going to be really hard for me to take someone at their word. Like, today was kind of rough. Just going through it, reflecting, seeing what value I can gain from this experience. And it's made me realize that what people say doesn't really matter. People just talk to talk, has no substance. A lot of things are superficial, especially in my age group. Some things are just superficial to the point that it's fucking gross. Like, oh, this is what you value? Wow. Awesome. That's something really good to write home about, of a new trend or something superficial. And I have yet to find someone who comes across my values. And I'm just going to come out and say I believe now I'm more comfortable single than I ever been, especially having an experience like this. Because you think you got everything made out, and then boom, snap of a hat, 180, and then you're like, what the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? It's crazy. Because I don't think I'm asking too much of other people. Like, I'm asking the bare minimum. And women say this all the time. It's like, oh, he's doing the bare minimum, da 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 da. Okay, your bare minimum is like here. Mine is treats me with respect and values my time and is pleasant to talk with. Whoa, that's crazy. That's asking too much, Jeff. That's just going too far. You need to lower your expectations. To those people that say that, where have we come as a society? Like, I was born in the late 90s. Has shit changed that much where we're just, yep, that's how people are nowadays. You just gotta accept it. Wow. What a sad state of affairs it is for dating. Just an absolute crapshoot. And for anyone who's going through this stuff, where you're kind of having some success, well, I don't even know if I can call anything that I've had romantically successful, to be honest. I don't even know where to go with this. It's almost like I'm going to have to change the way I perceive others, and I'm going to have to be very patient and just stop giving a shit. Like, point blank, stop giving a shit. Stop searching for something that's outside of myself and hone in into the person that I want to be. Because at this point of the channel, I've made some videos in the past where it was like, oh, I'm searching for this. I think I'm ready. Honestly, I don't think I'm ready after an experience like this. I got to get my diet in order, work out, focus at my job, work on my friends and groups. Yeah, same thing, right? Social stuff. And then just honing in on my hobbies and then deriving some meaning and happiness from that. Because relationships are the most superficial, horrible experience for a single person nowadays. You can have the perspective of a woman, which is pretty awful. If you're a girl watching this, I feel for you. I can only talk from the man experience, but it's equally as lonely and almost brutal as yours, but in a different manner. Because instead of guys wanting to get in your pants, from my perspective, it's no girl wanting to really get to know me or being honest due to the actions of other men. So I'm just sitting here like, cool, I gotta deal with your shit. Cool. Awesome. You're not giving me a fair shake due to others' actions. So why are we wasting your time? What am I doing talking with you if you're not fully ready to be open and being honest with yourself? I met a girl on New Year's and I thought we had chemistry, and she was like, oh, follow me on Instagram. We'll talk later. Da da da. We're making out and all this. Never heard from her again. Just gone. I'm like, okay, sweet. Literally, all the stuff I said, did I just say one wrong thing that you weren't interested in me? Just blows my mind. It is so different now, and I can see why a lot of men get bitter. But I am not going to choose that. I'm just going, I know better. I'm going to be more vigilant, and just know that it's going to take a very special person to really truly understand me or feel seen or where they value my time and are like an upstanding citizen. Because up till now, my experiences have been shit. Downright heinous, where you could have a depressive episode after it. And I'm not the only one probably going for these things. Some guys have it worse. Some guys have it better. Some girls, better or worse. But this at like a big level, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to have trust issues. I don't really know what's in store. I feel more hopeful, all things considered. But more so like, okay, this experience, okay, screw you. I have a good life, but you just utterly wasted my time, and you probably felt guilty at the end, and now you're telling me. Better than just leaving and not saying a word, but This girl was everything I thought I would like in a partner. Physically. Keyword, physically. Now when I think of her, it's just ugly. Inside, just very inconsiderate and lacking actual like compassion for others, where you could have saved so much time if you were just truly honest with me from the get-go. But I guess she liked the attention and just me like being flirty with her or not. Should have seen the signs. Should have, could have, would have. It is what it is. And it's going to be interesting seeing the content moving forward and how I think about things. Definitely going to dial in more and focus on me. And you should do the same thing. Be a better you so that others can appreciate you, or just you provide more value to people in general, the ones you love, the ones that actually give two shits about you, instead of some random guy and girl that you find attractive and they treat you in a way that 30 years ago was just not possible, or socially they would have been reprimanded because there was no such thing as online dating and just social media in general that has just completely nuked things. So there's some food for thought there. Not the most uplifting video, but one that I felt like needed to be recorded, because there's no way this can continue, or we're going to have more and more relationships not lasting, divorce rate getting higher, and just men and women not seeing eye to eye and coming together and having a loving bond that's deeper than surface level. So that's pretty much it for me. Peace. Happy spring.